Are you experiencing self-doubt as a freelancer or entrepreneur? In this video, I'll provide you with 3 tips to destroy the self-doubt as a freelancer or entrepreneur. Hey there, my name is Neil Edge, the Entrepreneur Mindset Coach. Over the next weeks, months and years, I'll be providing you as an entrepreneur, as a freelancer, with many tips to really understand what's going on inside your mind, understand what's causing those doubts, to understand why you're having those thoughts, and even more so, to understand how to overcome them. And there are many elements that we can follow to do exactly that. Many things that we can put in place to ensure that we break through those barriers in our mind. And so that's what, over the course of, as I said, over the next few weeks, months and years, that's exactly what I'll be going through. I would love you to join me on this journey. And so if you would like to, please do click that subscribe button and also the notification icon as well to be notified as to when I'll be releasing new videos, new content. Usually going to be every Monday, but that may vary slightly in the beginning. But I'd love you to join me, like I say, so please do click that subscribe button. In today's video, I'm going to be covering 3 points, and there's a bonus point at the end as well. So if you stay around till the end of the video, I'll add that into the equation as well as in addition to the 3 important steps that I'm going to be going through. And so the first point, and one of the most important, in fact, all 3 are, but one of the most important is that before we can address those doubts in your mind, before we can change, we need to accept that we have some challenges. And that's the most important, or one of the most important points. You know, the old saying that if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. It really is very true. And so, you know, I would, first of all, you need to accept that. And if you think of somebody who needs to stop smoking or somebody needs to stop drinking or whatever else, the first piece of advice you'll always give them is to accept the fact that you need to change. Very important. Without that, we're going to continue on with the same habits, with the same processes, with the same thoughts. And in terms of the thoughts, if you think about you have 70,000 thoughts running through your mind each day, plus a lot of those are negative. You know, if we continue doing what we've always done, we'll get lost in those thoughts and we won't make any changes. And so acceptance really is very important. The second point, and equally as important, is that we need to add clarity on those thoughts. Now, what does that mean exactly? It quite simply means we need to be very clear as to what those thoughts are. Clarity is one of the most important points, to be very clear on what it is that we need to change. Otherwise, you're throwing balls in the air. We have absolutely no idea. We just know that there are many thoughts running through our mind each day, and we have no idea which of those we need to address. That's point 3. So with point 3, what we need now to do is get all of those thoughts inside our head down onto paper. You know, keep it very simple. You know, you prefer to use your Mac or your iPad or your laptop or whatever that may be and create a Word document. That's just as good. If you put a link in the comment, I can send you a document that I've produced for that. It's a very simple document to add to go through this period. And so the way to gain clarity is very simple. What you need to do is identify each point that is creating you challenges. So each one. So it may be that you don't believe that now is the right time to launch your company. You're having some challenges in your mind, you know, maybe with the current situation, it's not going to be the right time to launch. And you know, I can understand that, but at the same time, you know, there is never a right time to launch. So now is as good as any time to launch. That's what I say to many of my clients as an entrepreneur mindset coach, is that there is never a right time to launch. And maybe, you know, there are many people now launching companies and being very successful. So there's no reason why yours can't be. And so that's just one example. So what I'd like you to do is make a list of all of those points that are creating challenges in your mind. So it may be that you don't think you have enough experience to launch, but this is not just about launching. You know, this is self-doubt covers every aspect, and we're talking specifically here about being an entrepreneur. So it may be you're just completely overwhelmed, with the current situation. You've got to change your marketing strategy, so you now have to sell your products online. There's a million courses you need to go through, a million things you need to learn, whether that's search engine optimization or how to put together a lead magnet, or all of these things that you need to learn to do. You have all of these thoughts running through your mind and you really don't know where to start. That's one of the aspects of overwhelm. So by listing all of those points down, not in any particular order, let's not complicate this, it's very simple. And so just list each point that you need to go through that's causing you challenges in your own mind. That's the first thing. Second thing, draw a line straight down the end of the page. Sorry, straight down the center of the page. Let's not overcomplicate this. People talk about mindset and reprogramming your subconscious mind, which you can certainly do, and I'll be talking in future videos. But it's not complicated. This is the key point here. So draw a line down the center of the page, and on the opposite side, what I want you to do is write down solutions. That's important, because now all we're going to do is write down a list of solutions. And it's easy for me to say that, I'm not as close to the situation as you are. However, in my own dealing with self-doubt, and we all go through it, including me, although I've put together processes that I can overcome, obviously overcome it myself, given the fact that what I do. But I simply write down solutions as to the challenge that I'm facing. Do that. They are the first 3 points. Now, as a bonus point, I mentioned before, your morning routine is very, very important. So I just wanted to put together an effective morning routine. It really is important. You might have found yourself waking up every day. You're waking up, you start to think negatively, you're a little bit tired, etc., etc. Then you start to think negative thoughts, and that affects your body because your emotions, everything starts to get on top of you before you begin your day. So creating the right morning routine really is very, very important. In a further video, I'm going to go into a lot more detail, but what many people do is to wake up, and the first thing that you need to do when you wake up is state positive affirmations. Now, you might be thinking, what are positive affirmations? And I'm not a yogi. They're only for yogi people that sit there and state, I am wonderful, when you're not feeling wonderful. Positive affirmations are simply sending signals from the conscious to the subconscious mind. I'm going to go into a lot more detail about this, but stating positive affirmations and waking up maybe that half an hour earlier and stating these positive affirmations really are going to make a difference. As I said, I'll go into more detail in the future, but your morning routine really, really is very, very important. And so please do watch it'll either be the second or third video. Yeah, I've got the content plan, but I haven't exactly decided in which order yet. But yeah, your morning routine, you'll probably find that the morning routine that you go through now, it doesn't put you in the right frame of mind as soon as you begin your day. And so yeah, the right morning routine really will make a big difference. And I'll go through like I said, I'll create another video for that, which will help you a lot. I hope those 3 tips have been very helpful for you. If they have, please do subscribe to my channel. I'd love you to be part of this journey. As I said, I'm going to be providing many, many tips on whether it be the morning routine and evening routine, how to overcome overwhelm, how to overcome that self-doubt, etc., etc., over the coming weeks, months, and years. So I'd love you to be part of the journey, and I look forward to reading your comments in the future.